Hiya, folks. Oops, I didn't turn off the microphone. Whoops. Wait, what else is wrong here? Oh, God. Jesus.
You're not making it better.
Oh, I see there. Wait. Why is that? I hate technical issues. Why? What is wrong? Why am I got the... Oh, I have to bring the... There. It's not... Muting is the desktop muting, but I didn't mute... All right, I don't know what I didn't do. Anyway, it's fixed now.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us. Who's here? We got Albie Fari. So thanks for coming.
Hey.
I'm just still getting kind of set up there. What do you think of that space music intro there? That was pretty cool, eh? That's from, if you check the description, that's from the Free Music Archive. Mm-hmm. So that's somebody named Dask. I just got that like a few minutes ago just for the show. And I thought it'd be nice to have some... Excuse me. Just had lunch. It'd be nice to have some ambient background music while we still get ourselves set up a little bit, you know? Yeah. So, 3 watching, yay!
All right.
Why am I'm not centered right either.
What,
still,
you,
still,
you, me, both of us?
No, just me, I think there.
Oh,
there,
okay.
that's better, I think.
Oh, all right.
No, why am I? I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, let's go with it. Let's go with the flow. Anyway, today, the theme of today's show is Heads in Space. Sunday silliness. And I did that because I couldn't really, be honest with you, I couldn't really think of anything to make a super theme about. And this week has been really, I think for a lot of people out there, has been what's the word? Hard. For me too. It's like this is the first full week that I've been back since my my holiday, and I'm just making sure I got the old chat box from last week still in here. Forgive me while I'm still doing this. One watching. Oh, whoever, there's somebody left again. Okay, there. That should fix. That fixes the chat box. Yay! The chat box is fixed. That's good. So, 2 watching. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. So today is I think it's the 70th anniversary of the concentration camp, the liberation of the concentration camp in Berlin.
Right.
April 22nd, 1945.
Wow.
Yeah.
70 years.
But that doesn't add up, though. 45 to 2018.
I don't know.
So it's the 73rd anniversary?
I don't know. You're the one who's good at math.
Well, anyway. But, hey, BTD! Nice to see you, buddy.
Hey.
Yeah, it's been a long time, eh? Just so
like
out of it. Hey.
Wow.
Yeah, hey, indeed. I have no excuses now. I've been trying to catch up, but like the 5 weeks I was gone, trying to relax, trying to catch up and stuff has been kind of murder, so much has happened. The IAmACreator group has expanded beyond all belief, a lot of people are...
That's great.
Yeah, I guess apparently there was some drama that happened too. I missed all that. I've been just trying to, get my... Yeah, there's...
I missed the drama.
Some troll weirdness too,
Oh, okay.
So I've been trying to, like I said, get caught up, let people know that I'm here. And I got 2 videos out this week I'm pretty happy with. I don't know if you saw the Leonard Cohen one I just put up yesterday. I'm pretty proud of that, actually, and that was my first 4K video. 4K, 4K, the resolution. But the weird thing is, it's 4K, right? So, and the file size is like 750 megabytes or something like that.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, I mean, I've uploaded bigger ones, but
really?
to like really high bitrate 1080p ones, but
Okay, all right.
and longer
Shows
too.
what I know.
The thing is, like, this is only 4 minutes long, and it's 750 megabytes, right?
Jeez.
So yeah,
Well, considering.
and oh, you did. Thanks. Yeah, and the thing was, it took nearly 4 hours to render with Vegas Pro here on my system. 4 hours, but I did a little color. Excuse me, I have a LUT plugin for Vegas, and a couple of I experimented with some different free LUTs and I finally used one of them as well, and I thought the colors turned out really nice. And I did a little skin tone beauty correction, and a little brightness and contrast as well. And you know, with the color correction and stuff, I mean, that adds an incredible amount of time to the rendering, especially in Vegas. You know. Yeah. So that was that. There was something else I was going to say now about that. I forgot.
What about the...
Oh yeah, I rewatched it, and I'm looking, and I've got this eyebrow. It's got this hair or a couple of hairs curled up, and it's like, Jesus, man, you should have fixed your eyebrows. You know,
You'll have to comb them first.
Yeah.
Jeez. The joys of aging.
Yeah, tell me about it. So Shelley watched the Meg reaction video you did.
Oh yeah, I watched it twice now.
Yeah, because she's coming around. Oh, maybe I'll go. I'll watch it again just to see.
Well, I figured if I can actually not look away from the screen, maybe I can handle it. You know, it's pretty scary. I mean, this huge mouth comes from out of nowhere. I mean, it just materializes instantaneously in front of you, and it's really, I find that just rips me out of my seat. That's silly, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I left a comment there on, hey, computer, nice to see you, buddy.
Computer.
And every time the Meg showed up, she would hop back like this.
Oh, jeez,
it's like one of her things. Yeah, a long time no see, buddy, and we're doing okay. You know, we came back sort of last Sunday, and spent the last week just catching up, getting a couple of videos out, and I'm preparing actually for like next week and the week after. I think I'm going to be really busy for me. Oops, transmission lost.
Oh.
Says the stream health is still good. So
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think was somebody's stream like the
live thing.
Yeah, the ISP thing was kind of gets lost in the thing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm still showing green on my end.
Okay.
So that's something anyway.
I hope so. Well, everybody appears to still be there, so that's hasn't gone blank or anything.
Why am
I think it would, but...
Ah, there we go. I got the right... Oh, long time no see. Yeah, you've been busy. I've noticed you put out quite a number of videos, and what was the other thing? Yeah, there was some... I haven't gone back to check out your troll story yet either, eh? So I'm gonna check that out and see how that what that was. That must have been something. And apparently with the IAmACreator crowd, there was a huge troll uproar or something as well. And yeah, so I'm kind of like, that's the thing with these like groups and movements and stuff, that as they get large, they schism, eh? And there's splintering and there's infighting, and the message kind of gets lost because new people who come in from the outside, they see, hey, this is a group, and I'm just a little me trying to enter, and people don't realize that what makes this group, viable is because everybody is more or less equal. We're all equal in this thing, and it's not the group that matters. It's we, the individuals, that matter within the group. And I think we need to sort of stress that idea, maybe, or that ideal, perhaps, in our messaging somewhat, because that's what makes it work. It's not this supplicant coming to the group to beg the favors. It's this individual coming to add their strength to our strength so that we collectively become stronger. And that's what makes it work. One watching now.
One?
Yeah, I don't know who. I don't know what computer said he only has like what was it he said he has like stomach for only 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and then it's like oops.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I kind of get that.
Yeah. Is it time to break out the kazoos?
That's kind of an ancient song, isn't it?
Was that the flying trap?
Oh, yes. I think you're right.
Those daring young men on the flying trapeze. Yeah. Or... I lost connection there. Yeah, some computer lost connection too.
Oh, okay.
And the weird thing is, like, I'm still showing. Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, it happens, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like it looks like you're the only one in the stream. Thing is, like, my health, the stream of my side is looking good. So I don't know what's going on. 12 minutes in. Shall we run the intro? I like running the intro. And we're back. Yay. Oh, yeah, as I was saying earlier there, I'm planning on having a pretty busy week next week. I got where is that thing? Yeah, I got the Black Magic. I'll show you guys. I remember I showed this thing here a while back. This is the Intensity Pro 4K. It's a capture card. Oh, okay. Thanks, Millhill. What was I going to call you? Muddy? I can't remember. No.
Millhouse?
No, he had he told me his name. Was it Ernest? Ooh, Warren. Terrible with names. I thought I almost remembered your name though, because I remember I tried to make that joke last time you were here. And oh yeah, BTD was saying we've had some pretty bad weather here. We had lightning yesterday, which really destroyed the Wi-Fi a bit. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but I guess the apparently the weather has turned in England. It's they're entering like hottest beginning of April forever almost. I think.
Oh really?
Yeah, the London Marathon is starting today.
Oh okay.
So there's a lot of it's hot.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah.
And here we are, just beginning to get a hint of warmer weather.
Yeah, it's just Warren. I was close. I almost had it. I was gonna say, oh, thank you. Yeah. So it's like knock knock. The mind is still sort of there, so that's good. You know. How you doing, Warren? I've been. Thank you for showing up. Did I say that already? But you know, how have you been doing? You know, I've been. I know you just came, so I'd already said that. I spent last week trying to, get back in tune and touch with the scene, really, I guess. So, and my God, it's busy as hell. Eh? I mean, they had that marathon the other day, which I sort of popped in on, and I think I got like 20 subscribers out of that.
That's the James Cox
The
thing,
James Cox, IAmACreator a-thon, which
he MCs it really well.
Yeah, he and another guy, and they were plugging it. They had like, I think they had, was it 130 people at one point?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wasn't there for that. When I was there, it was
good.
like 40, maybe 60. So I don't know. It was like between 40 and something.
Too.
So,
Jeez.
Yeah. So, yeah, but still though, I mean, the messages were flying, and they had like 10 or 15 tabs open in the browser, and everybody, they would have like people in the spotlight for so long with their goals that they were trying to make, and so on, and apparently it went over really well. So yeah, it was. I mean, I the busyness of it, sort of gets to me after a bit. So I couldn't. I stayed for like 20 minutes there, and then I puttered around here, and I popped back in for another 20 minutes, and then it was dinner time, and then then that night I got it into my head to do that recording. And then I stayed up until,
was it 6 a.m. or something
yeah,
crazy?
6 a.m. because it took, like, by the time the rendering started, it took forever. I was like, and I was going to leave it and then come back to it in the morning, but I decided, well, no, I want to see it through, and because I wanted to see how it turned out, you know, outside of this weird thing with my eyebrow. I thought it was okay, you know. Yeah, so yeah, my first 4K video, and I'm hoping that's going to be the start of a lot more of them, because you know, 4K TVs are getting so cheap now. I mean, you know, people skipped something. Yeah, there was like the plasma thing, and then for a long time, because plasmas, when they first came out, they were like, you know, 720p, and they were the bomb and expensive, like $3,000 or 50, you know, around that, whatever.
Seriously.
And now 4K television, $600.
Jeez.
Yeah, yeah. And so it's like 4K media, or what do they call it? Media sources.
Don't ask me.
Well, anyway, that's the big thing. You know, people are, they spend all this money, well, I mean, relatively speaking, of course, on a 4K television, so they're looking around for stuff to watch. So there isn't that much 4K material out there yet. And if you're, you know, in the position of being able to produce some of it, or can produce some of it, then that's the way to go, you know. So I think some of the new high-end telephones can record short bits in 4K, so we're going to be seeing a lot of 4K material pop up within the next year, I think. So it's that's the new the new bandwagon. But that's not to say 1080p isn't going to have its place, because on a small screen, 1080p is, you know, it's almost indistinguishable. It's pretty much indistinguishable from 4K, but it's only when you sit back and watch it on your couch that 4K comes into play, you know. Hello, whoever joined us. Don't forget, I gotta do the spiel, eh?
All right.
Everybody's gotta do the spiel. Don't forget to hit those likes. Would you join me, lady?
What?
Don't forget to hit those likes.
I was watching you. We can't both talk at once, can we?
Well, it's in unison. You want to try it?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit the like. Like, and subscribe.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, Sunday silliness.
You need to get more sleep.
Yeah. But I think we need a bit of silliness to sort of, I don't know, temper. I was reading some of the headlines in the world today. I was like, oh my God. It's getting bad. There's some bad stuff out there, you know. I read an article about Mosul in Iraq, and they still have dead bodies lying.
Oh, right, yeah.
Amidst the rubble, you know. These journalists had gone to Mosul to report on the rebuilding, and when they got there, they discovered that there was like tons of dead bodies still intertwined in the rubble, with the stench of decay and rot and everything. And
well, have they actually started any rebuilding?
I didn't read the article. I just read that bit about what they discovered there and how
sounds pretty awful.
How awful it was. Yeah, so they didn't touch on the rebuilding part, and people haven't really come back yet. You know,
I can see why.
Because you know because this is ongoing. There's still this big thing in Syria as well, right? So we don't know. I mean, what's going to happen in Syria? Who's going to get sucked into that morass, you know? And then the
bombing in Kabul.
Right, that was just when was that? Today?
Today, I think, yeah.
So then there was that the naked guy in the Waffle House.
Oh yes, that's in Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee.
It's not funny, man.
No, it's just sort of strange. You'd think you'd be safe in a Waffle House.
I know. Who's gonna?
Jeez.
I don't know. That's just nuts. And
a lot of strange stuff.
Oh, and I was going to say about the the right wing politicians, getting into power in the Eastern Europe. the whole Brexit thing. I know, but rumors are swirling around that there's going to be a
new referendum.
A new referendum, exactly, in the fall. So the MPs, parliamentarians have an out, apparently, that they can add an amendment to the Brexit thing. That was my prediction right from the get-go. As soon as I heard that, the Exiters, the Brexiters won, that I said, they can't allow that. That's silly.
Well,
I mean, it
silly
was,
they had a referendum in the first place.
That was Cameron,
yes,
right?
Well, he had to step down. I think the whole Conservative Party should step down.
He fully expected, this is going to be no problem.
Right.
We'll remain, and then he failed, and he had to, and then like the Maybot.
The Maybot.
Don't talk politics, man. I apologize. There's no call for that. Anyway, that's why a bit of Sunday silliness is in order. We need to center ourselves, balance, bring ourselves into tune.
Tune?
Is that
with what? Attune ourselves to. I'm not really sure.
Center ourselves to bring centering, and
better.
Don't let ourselves swirl out from the YouTube drama, the world bad news,
all the chaos and
craziness
and
stuff,
everything.
all the things that divide us as people. Because this is what they want. This is what they.
Now we're into conspiracy
They
theories.
want.
But it's
the have us warring with ourselves to only talk within our echo chamber, to to be negative towards our fellow human.
Oh, we don't need any more.
And we
of
don't
that.
need that.
No. Too much of that already.
Yeah, let's do something a little different. One of speaking of which, like silliness and stuff like that. One of the things that I thought was kind of cool was, whoops, I lost something here. There we go. What I'm looking at is I'm looking up one of the YouTubers. He's not one like one of the IAmACreator people or of them, and he is more or less there. I'm gonna just draw that up and technical. I'm just not very smooth. I wish I was smoother with all of this stuff. So anyway, yeah, let me just transition to that. Transition. There, you can see my desktop there of what I'm doing. And did somebody chat something? I must have missed that. Anyway, I just wanted to point out this person's page here, Mary Jane Daniel out of Lives. And a few weeks ago, he listed. Let's check his videos out. He's a really kind of an odd guy. He does like a kind of weird stuff. But this video here, creators, musicians, artists, what inspires you? I watched this and I thought, this is kind of cool. I'm not going to play it now, but it's like, here, sharing your inspiration. If you do a similar video, please let me know in a comment. I'd love to see it. And he asks, what inspires you? What drives you to create videos? So, and I think that's what we we're something to check out. And I think I'm going to try make one of those videos next week, and yeah, post that. And I invite anybody who's interested to do the same. I think that would be kind of cool. Hey, you're back. Hey, computer. I don't know what happened there. It's not your ISP, is it? I don't know, because I showed nothing but a green, it was all green stream on my end. So I don't know. Did that happen before to you or something? I'm not sure. There's somebody else that it happened to too. Oh yeah, I'm back. We're back. It's good to be back. I missed you guys, but I just had to take a break because I'm one of those people that gets kind of like very kind of hyper. Well, I've said it before. I get hyper focused about stuff, and I tend to get into my thing to my detriment, actually, in some ways, to the exclusion of other things that I should be doing. Oh, it was frozen. It was my life. It was frozen. That's really strange.
Oh, okay.
But because I was showing clear colors here, and because normally this live stream will say, you know, oh, there's something for like over 7 minutes. That's bizarre. Anyway, they're out to get you, computer.
Oh no.
I caught that that Tintin thing that you did. I thought that was really cool.
That was pretty good.
Did you watch it too?
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Over my shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You had it up, so I was watching.
Yeah,
it too.
yeah, it's neat. You know, I thought you were going to say something about how, you know, because the Hergé was done in the 30s, that you were going to sort of say something about the different attitudes versus the one that was done in the 40s after. So, excuse me. But you didn't. You took it on a different direction, which is cool. That's your, you know, thing. And but it's still, I love Tintin. I mean, I mean, Tintin is a big deal here because in Canada, there's like Quebec over there. Excuse me. Still lunch coming back on me. Yeah, and the libraries, they have like all the Tintin books in French, so it's always kind of cool when you find one in English. So I got all the English ones. I read those, and I even flipped through a lot of the French ones as well, just because it's cool, you know, the style and the stories and stuff. And yeah, so it was like part of my kind of childhood as well, like when I was hanging out at the library.
Doesn't it take place like in the 20s or something, or is it?
Yeah, I think so. Because, well, yeah.
I keep thinking about the clothing styles and things like that. That's what makes me think 20s.
Yeah, and computer said like the originals were done, like the one he was referencing, you know, Tintin in America.
In America, oh yes.
Takes place in it was done in the 30s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was really cool. You know, makes me want to kind of get to. But you're into some kind of cool things, you know, like you got that Hallmark Star Trek thing. I thought that was kind of wicked too.
You mean Hallmark, like the greeting card company?
Yeah, they do like.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they did that.
I don't know, you know, shelf decorations, and there was that one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
He does. You should check his videos where this guy can press the button and it's Picard and Data there.
Oh, really? Oh, that sounds like fun.
Drawn in 1931. Yeah, that's the.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He never read had the rare one of Tintin in America.
Wow.
I was like the Tintin in Space one. I thought that was cool. Yeah, because of the red and white spaceship on the front cover. It was kind of neat.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
There's so many neat things.
Yeah, there is, and that's it. You know, actually, okay, I'm gonna get philosophical again because I like doing that. But that's one of the things I like about YouTube is that I was thinking about this just before we started here. That what we've done here is we've created kind of like an anti-echo chamber kind of thing, you know? It's like all of us are really diverse, you know, and I think, and we all come from really diverse backgrounds. We have diverse thoughts. We have diverse beliefs. We have, you know, we're diverse races, we're diverse genders. We have diverse problems, you know, different. Just different, and yet
Vive la différence!
Vive la différence!
I'm sorry, I just love it. That's what makes life interesting,
right? Yeah, and yet we can still come together as a community of sorts. And this came out of nothing. This came out of nothing. This was somebody's idea to have different people contribute to a video to help save our asses from the evil corporation that is YouTube, you know, just for hyperbolic purposes here, and you know, and out of that came us.
It's amazing what comes
Yeah. You have to do more than one line. I think you can just keep typing for, you know, until you get your thought there. So, which is kind of cool. Hey Remy, you made it, buddy.
Oh, good.
I really appreciated your comment there on my video. You know, that meant a lot. I'm glad I surprised you. That's one of my objectives. I like surprising people. I like doing something that appeals to different people. You know, as long as, you know, something that because people, and I think I sort of reflect a little bit about what other people are doing, you know. It's like it's easy to sort of pick up somebody else's style, even though it's not something you might do ordinarily. And that's why I guess my channel is such a mess, because it's like it's all over the map. I've done this and She laughs.
Well, yeah,
This and
but
that
I mean,
and every other thing. And
why not, though? I mean, you're not well, you're interested in a variety of different things, so why should you have to glom onto one thing? I mean, that's what YouTube wants you to do, is to pick up themes and things like that, and that's kind of tired or boring or, well, it's too limiting.
well, I mean, I mean, not to, but I mean, some people do that though. That's their thing.
Well, you're sure if it's their thing, fine, but I mean, if it's not your thing, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's the thing.
Nothing against if it's your thing. If it's your thing, that's great.
Right. But and that's the thing. And it's like I started out with doing fish videos and aquaria stuff, and unfortunately, I just don't find that there's that much. I mean, I don't own a pet shop. I don't own 400-gallon tanks. We have one tank with 2 fish in it. Yes. And I mean, there's only so much you can do. I mean, I tried. I've got like 4 or 5 videos with the little fishy swimming around. But I mean, after a year and you've got like 20 views on it or something, it's like, come on, man, do something else. So I'm struggling with doing different things, and that video there, that was like, I had the 4K camera, and that was my first 4K video. I was really been just aching to put it out, and I knew it had to be short. And what could I do? So we watched the Justice League movie, and that everybody knows came in on that, and I thought, wow, maybe I haven't heard that song, and I always like the lyrics to that song, and I don't play an instrument outside of the kazoo. Oh, good. Thank you, Remy Moore. Leonard Cohen is not as well known as most. And I was surprised at that. He isn't.
I'm surprised too. It's
because he's Canadian, right? That's why.
Oh, right.
He's Canadian. So everybody in Canada knows Leonard Cohen.
Yes, of course. I think so.
I'll continue. I was happy to see it. The variety on here is interesting. I like the review videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to do a little bit of everything, and I have a number of like tech videos coming up just by necessity because these projects are coming up. Like one for the using a DSLR for the webcam, so I'm going to have we'll be having a higher quality stream sooner than later, and I have to do a heatsink mod for this capture card, so there's going to be a couple of videos along that. I still have the computer videos to get out, and Fish Sandwich Show hasn't showed up. I was gonna tell him that there's the Canada geese are laying eggs like bananas out there. So excuse me, there's like a little man-made lake. Excuse me, a couple of miles from here, 5 kilometers from here, that they nest around, and every spring summer they breed, they hatch, and then in the fall they fly away back to down that way again. so I promised Fish Sandwich had some videos of them flying north, and I thought, well, I'll do a little video of them out here, show them in our urban habitat here in Ottawa, and post that. So there's some other things to do, and I still have some camera videos to do, and maybe some cooking and stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to keep it going. Just a moment of silence, eh? Yeah. What is it time for? Is it time for confetti? Confetti? You like confetti?
Sure, why not?
Confetti.
Confetti's always good.
Yay! Yeah, Sunday silliness. I was saying earlier how it was a busy week. I think I saw you. I think Remy, you did a little. That was the first. The first notice that I got that there was this IAmACreator-a-thon going on, and then I checked it out, and there's like all these live streams. People are doing live streams left, right, and center.
Oh,
like,
I've noticed they picked up quite a bit.
Wow! And there's so many people that are hopping around in the community and stuff. It's like, whoa! I was really amazed to see how this has grown and expanded. And I think, who was it that said something? Well, I think it was Computar who mused, and a couple of other people. Oh, Explorers on the Moon. That's the one. Got it. Yeah.
Oh, is that the Tintin?
Yeah, their
one?
Tintin one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I missed that. I
That
didn't even see that.
Wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, eh?
Wonder if they've got it in English at the library.
I think they do.
Okay.
Anyway, I was saying, let me see. What was he? Oh yeah, no one used to stream, exactly. And now, you know, there's so many streams that are happening, especially later on in the week. Like somebody was streaming after the streamathon. I was up all night after that. Anyway, I was doing this video. And, you know, I would pop into a couple of streams, and somebody was still streaming when I went to bed from the day before.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
They must have had a really good thing going there.
Well, no,
like
I
an
think
exciting
they just
show.
Like it. They just they just like sitting. They were sitting around the table. People were coming in and out of the stream.
Oh, that's
sort of like
kinda
this
fun.
here now. You know, we don't have a lot of people popping because I didn't put any hashtags, or I don't have Twitter yet. I'm gonna get Twitter next week, I think.
Well, it's not terribly focused either. This
I'm
episode,
just kind of doing
usually,
some random silliness stuff, you know, and just sort of just touch base to, you know, let people know we're alive, and for give other people a chance to, you know, you stream music after. Yeah, actually, I caught one of your streams, but I think there was one person there. I didn't say anything. I left a like, but I don't know. I felt like I was intruding because I think you were talking to somebody, or you were gonna get on Discord, maybe. I'm not sure. And I was burnt out anyway. So, but that was like, I think that was after. But yeah, I do pop in. Hey, do you do? Maybe I could get some music off you. I did. I'll show you what I did because you weren't here at the start. I got this thing like I did a pre-stream thumbnail thing, and I got some music from the Free Music Archive. But I mean, if you can shoot some music, you know, that I can use, like, you know, like sort of that would be in tune with this space stuff, but kind of a little more happy-ish. Because I don't like to be too heavy. But so I got this cut. It's about 6 minutes. It's in the description, and I'll give you a little listen to that. Oops, I left the confetti on. Sorry about that. Yeah, so if you you know, that way I'll just use it permanently for that, and I'll just give you, you know, an ever present credit for that you know, if it's something that I can use. So anyway, it's there. If you want to email me through my business address on my homepage there, just please feel free, and then we can discuss it if you want. So what else? Oh, yeah, let's do that. I haven't got the glitch, the subscribe glitch thing going.
Oh.
Yeah, so just in general, okay? I'm still trying to, Shelley's sort of wavering. I think she has an idea now of what sort of she wants to do, so that's kind of cool. Like, should I tell them? Or?
Oh, yeah, if you want to.
You sure?
Yeah, well, it's not a big secret or anything.
Well, yeah, I guess not. Yeah, well, Shelley's into hot. Why don't you say it? Why don't you tell people?
Well, okay. Well, I mean, Ralph was,
Don't use my name.
Well,
Koaf.
use my name.
Yeah, well,
Okay, all right, fair enough. Sorry, I slipped. All right, well, Koaf has encouraged me to maybe do a little predictions of, like, well, the playoffs are on currently, so do predictions of what teams I think are likely to win.
Playoffs for what?
NHL hockey.
There you go.
I said hockey.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought it was assumed it would be NHL hockey.
Oh, just
Let's see that or Russian. Yeah.
Yeah, Remy, take as long as you want, whatever, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, like you know, I mean, I can use this, the one I picked up for a couple of weeks, whatever. Like, take your time. If you get inspired and something hits you, you know, drop me a line. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, that's okay.
You done?
Oh, well, I don't know, just talk about hockey a bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Predictions about who's going to win what series and so on, because I always pick them. It's irresistible. And usually, you know, I do pretty well on it, usually.
I think you do, actually. You do.
Yeah.
You do
Well,
pretty
I know the teams pretty well, I think, and I like it from the past. I mean, I've been following it since the early 80s or something like that. Pretty much, well...
Yeah, you can't be dead tone, though. You have to go...
Dead tone?
Like you're talking now.
Okay, what is dead tone? I don't know.
It's like a monotone. Hi, everybody. How are you doing?
Oh, stop
Today's
that.
team is...
Oh, stop that. As if... No.
I can pick better teams than that.
Well, yes. Well, the thing that ticks me off is that I want to pick a team like Washington, but the thing is, if they have to go up against, well, the Pittsburgh Penguins, I would pick the Penguins to win, but I don't want the Penguins to win. So I would just pick Washington in the hope they might survive it. But...
Sorry, I popped off the confetti. I apologize.
Hey.
It's a transition thing.
Hey, I'm trying to do my thing here.
Oh, there, I got the right one.
Well,
now.
whatsoever.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the thing. We'll see if she can get something happening, and then, yeah, so that'll be cool. So summer is coming, spring is here. I think the way things have gone the last month, I guess, we're on a good trajectory. I think a lot of us. So, I guess the trick is to keep it going, keep it happening, and yeah. So what was I gonna say? It's from a personal perspective. This is like probably one of the first time ever that things are ticking along kind of okay for us. We've in general, so that's really good. And I know that there's a few people who in the community who are having personal issues, personal life problems that they're struggling with, and we all have that, but it's, what can I say? If we hang tough, people hang tough, then we can survive, and hope we can hope for better times. That's kind of, is that lame? I don't know.
No, we just have to work through things.
Yeah,
we all have that at times, from time to time.
I think I don't know what it is about being a YouTuber that's kind of cool. I never actually gave it much thought before. I never actually felt like I was part of a community or anything like that. I really feel like I am kind of now.
Oh, I think you definitely
weird,
are.
I think before I've been on YouTube for a long time, but I've never, I've just done my thing. I've never really participated in any of the community kind of aspects. I don't even know if it really was worthwhile before, because out there, it's all, well, the comment sections are, considered pretty toxic. Yeah, just bile and stuff. But I think
nasty. That's sad that it's got to be like that.
Well, I think that's the way it used to be. I don't think it is that way anymore. I think it's sort of transformed overnight.
Well, thank goodness
because
for that.
YouTube gave us, the power to, police our own comment section. So, anybody that's, behaving out of turn, we can turf them, instantly and whatever. So that's given us a lot of control over, how our personal channels are shaped. And as a whole, though, it's given us, a means to speak freely a bit more, in terms of, being able to contribute to the community without fear of, being castigated by wayward people. Not to say that doesn't happen, because Computar was having this troll thing, which I got to figure out. I got to go back and check to see what the story was, which was, but that's always going to be the case no matter what. But yeah, as I was saying though, it's like it's the first time I've felt like I was part of a community, and it feels kind of good. I'm kind of glad of that. Though it's like there's kind of a demanding aspect too, because you got to keep producing, you got to put stuff out there, and not only put stuff out there, you've got to contribute to other people's channels as well, so that that their life, or I guess YouTube life, functions or exists. So we're all sort of symbiotically reliant on each other, and that's one of the things I found cool, was that that our community is YouTubers. I think that's the thing. We're all engaged in the same thing. It's not like this monolithic dais up front here where I or you is you know, looking down benevolently at the peasants who are your fans, and but here it's more of a give and take situation where our fans are us. We are fans, and our fans are us as well. So it's kind of neat in that
Well,
way.
you all work to help each other, which is a good thing.
Yeah, you know, and I think that's.
It's heartening.
It is heartening, you know, and that speaks back to the diversity before too, because you know you go there's so many different kinds of people, and I think that's kind of cool, you know, and I think
too.
It never would have been exposed. Like this is the thing, the YouTube search, excuse me, doesn't let people find each other. Like
That's really strange.
Yeah, they just keep pumping the top 10 channels, you know, and the only way you can't like browse randomly and find anybody, because the browse function for the channels, it doesn't work. I mean, you only get a limited number, and it's just the top 100 channels in whatever the category is, and you can't just say, because in the past, way back when, you used to go people in like the sections where you publish your videos, like a people in blogs, music, blah blah blah, pets, animals. Those used to be searchable, browsable genres and stuff, so you could click on people in blogs and just scroll down the blogs. Now when they go blogs, they just have a smattering of whatever the popular ones are, and then that's all you see.
Great.
Yeah, so you can't there's no discoverability anymore, and this is sort of how we sort of broke that a little bit.
Well, good. It needed to be broken.
It did need to be broken.
Well, I mean, look how many people would go undiscovered.
Exactly. You know, like me.
Oh.
Remy Moore, Computar.
Well,
whoever else is in here? BTD.
Sure.
Mary Jane Daniels. And I mentioned that before.
It's
like
Daniel, not Daniels.
Daniel. I always want to say Daniels. I don't know. I mentioned that before. I'll just put that page back up again. It has.
What?
Oh, it says, notice that YT has removed the bell notification I turned on your channel. Oh, that's bizarre.
Okay.
Oh, there was something. Did they update it or something like that? Because I think when they updated the app, I'm not sure which one it is. Okay, let me pull this back up. So oh, jeepers Christ, I'm not very good with the switching thing yet. I got to figure out a better way to do that. So this is this guy. I'm just going to show the page here. Let me send transition. Okay, there we go. So this guy here, he Mary Jane Daniel out of Lives put this video up, and he's not part of the IAmACreator community. I don't know how I found this guy. It's kind of random. Creators, musicians, artists, what inspires you? And if you watch that video, I think it's pretty cool. And I think it's worth doing. And I think I'm gonna try doing that too. I'm just gonna go to his channel page so you see the channel. Yeah, Mary Jane Daniel, music, dance, metal, hardcore, and he's you know, this is the stuff. He did this video about what inspires you, what are your influences, and he invites people to do the same thing. And I'll just show you where that is. That was, yeah, creators, musicians, artists, what inspires you. And I'm not going to play it, but I thought that was inspiring. That in itself I thought was kind of inspiring. So yeah, I invite you to check that out, and maybe do something for that. That'd be something kind of cool. It's like the booktubers, they have that shout out thing, and the Mopar guys, they do their car thing, and then there's like the tagging the other groups do, and so there's all kinds of like things, and we don't really have that many things ourselves. And I think you know, I don't know, it's worth a go. I'm gonna give it a go. So maybe we can surprise Mr. Mary Jane Daniel. get it moving on the, you know, behind his back so he doesn't even know.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, so that's that. Woo. So I'm out of gas, man. Ha I guess it's time for Mr. Confetti, my head confetti. Let's try it. Not confetti, snow. I call it snow. Sea snow. Collapse snow.
Oh.
CoriolisAffectment snow.
Wow.
Wow. so exciting. I spent a whole day figuring out how to do that. So silly, eh? But yeah.
Well, nice to know how to do it, though.
Yeah, once you do it, and you know, so
So
it's
you
good. And I did
go,
the
so-
lower thirds here. Isn't that cool? It says
All
Shelley
right.
there and Coaf, Mr. Coaf, Mrs.
See?
Coaf.
You get to use my name.
Yeah,
What's
but
the
your
idea?
name, it came out before for in some place.
But my name is Cat Shark.
Yeah, I know, but I can't remember how it came out.
I don't remember, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
The horse has left the building.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't like my name being used because in real life, how do I do the snow and confetti? Well, okay, the snow, which is my head, that is complicated. The confetti is, actually, let me show it again, just so everybody knows what we're talking about. That's easy. That was, that I didn't do it. Actually, that's an asset that was published to YouTube there. And I'll put where I got it in the description because, and it's just a green screen thing. And you just green screen out the green screen part, and then the only thing that remains is the confetti itself. Is that a feature of inside OBS? Well, yes and no. What it is, it's part of the what do you call it? Sources. So you create a scene, add a source to it, and one of the sources is that confetti. Simple enough. But the stream, actually, I'll just show you. It's probably easier if I just show you. So let me put the web pages on, and then I can talk through it. Let's see.
I'm always making a scene.
Right. So here, let's see. This is the the snow one. That's the snow one, and it's a scene. All right. So it says scene up here, and over here it says chat box, which is the chat box that would show up. Then the see snow, which is the, if I click on that and then show properties, no properties available. Oh, go away. Well, because I have one here called see snow, and then the properties of that is head snow, and then of that is Vegas output intro special effects transparent head snow dot move, and that this head snow thing I actually created within a free program called Fusion. And they have a thing called in Fusion. There's like one of the demos is snow, and I exchanged the snow for pictures of my head, and then I just added the music with like mouth trumpet and a penny whistle sound and stuff, and a little crowd noise, and that's where. Well, I think that was a snow. That's a different one. That's the sound I used for the confetti, because I made the sound for the confetti, and it's the same idea, but then I made a different sound for the snow as well. So, and then that's the confetti. But it's pretty simple. Like there's like so many videos on how to do the
Confetti?
yeah, the confetti. Actually, I'm still on the webpage, aren't I?
I don't know.
I think I am. Yeah, let's go back to, because I did. We are back. Oh God. And then because in the studio there's like you have the scene, and then you have to click transition, and then that gets pushed to the live output. So you can set up the next scene in the transition thing, but it means I'm looking over here trying to figure out and trying to talk at the same time. And then I press the button, and then boom, that moves it over to the stream. It's kind of cool stuff because in OBS you can set up the microphones. You can, like that thing I did at the beginning with the thumbnail and the music, that's just a different scene, and I attached and loop that song or the music to that image, and then that's sort of like the pre picture before we start the stream. So that's something that can get people up before I'm ready to push the start streaming button kind of thing, because usually at the start there's if you've seen some of the other the shows we did, like there's like 3-4 minutes and I'm fumbling around here, does the sound work, stuff like that. So my OBS just stops working in the middle of streams. I think I need to switch out this OLED. What are you using for an operating system? I'm using Windows 7. So I think for why it stops working. It's I don't know how, you need a lot of beef in your machine to do this right. I think that's the problem. Like I have a 6-core 6800 i7 6800K with 65 gigs of RAM. I've got a half a terabyte M.2 drive and a terabyte SSD and 15 terabytes of additional storage and various hard drives and stuff. So, and I have dual network cards as well in the system. So, we just paid for a better streaming, well, ISP, like a better service. So we got 150 down and 15 up. So I think it's 15 up, eh?
I think so.
It's 150 down. Yeah, that's right. 150 down, 15 right. Up, because you know I need the bits per second, megabits per second. So.
Yeah. Oh, and then don't forget the graphics card capabilities.
Oh yeah,
that's important.
GTX 1080 Ti. Yeah.
Gotta have that.
Ubuntu. I'm jealous though. You're running Linux.
Oh, Linux. Yes, I'd love.
You could run 2 double Xenons or something like that on that.
Wow.
Yeah, dual 8 cores or dual 4 cores. No, dual 6 cores or something. You know.
Wow,
with like,
sounds great. Jeez.
But I think the motherboard to run those two chips would be, I thought the system would be costly. Yeah, I don't know why it's yeah, Linux is, the overhead on that is really low. It shouldn't be tanking out because of that, from what I gather anyway. So, yeah, yeah, I'd like to. I wish I could afford to tool around with different machines and stuff like that. But no, I put everything I got into one. That's your problem. Dual core 2.2. Yeah. I think you need a quad core at minimum. So if you could probably just drop in a better chip. If your motherboard would support it. If it's a Xenon supporting, but dual core, probably sounds like Intel, and it's probably an older machine, eh? Yeah, yeah. So, but that's the issue then. Yeah, it's your machine. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, now's a bad time to build a new machine too, because RAM sucks, and so does graphics card because of the bit miners. I mean, Bitcoin miners. They've just killed everything. So, Moose Bohanan. Thank you for coming in. How you doing? You just caught us like we got like 2 minutes left, 1 minute left of the show, and we're gonna call it a day because Pentium. Yeah. Well, I don't know what your situation is, but yeah, it's something to think about. But yeah, OBS it's a bit of a hog. So we're on the final minute of the show. I like to keep it pretty tight on 1 hour, just because I don't know, because we got lives. You guys got lives, and we were hanging around here, not chatting about much. We got to go. We're going to Walmart this afternoon. Big thrill today, and so thanks everybody for coming. Really enjoyed it. See, the thing is, now there's 5 people. We're not going to be allowed to leave. You must stay. Fish sandwich show. Okay, now we have to stay for a little while. We'll stay a little longer today.
Fish sandwich show up?
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. We were just about to shut down, and there you are. But we're going to keep going. We're going for another. Than ever. I guess if nobody minds, we'll go for another. There's BTD too. Oh, okay. I miss the old times. Yeah, it was like 5 weeks ago.
The old times. It makes it sound like years ago. The good old days.
The good old days. 5 weeks ago. Well, in computer terms, that was a lifetime ago, right?
Oh, I suppose.
In pet rock terms, that's a long time too.
Oh, jeez, pet rock.
Hey, Robert, nice to see you. I saw the thumbnail for your 420 thing there. So that was cool. I haven't watched the video. I've been busy trying to get some stuff out myself. I'm a old time procrastinator from way back, so I have to really flog myself. And I've been trying to beat the bushes to get myself let people know that I'm back. That's why I've been going to a bunch of live streams and stuff, and putting in comments and checking out people's stuff. And I got another 20 subscribers, I guess, over yesterday's. Yeah, 5 weeks is 35 days, which is ages. No way. 5 weeks is 35 plus
5 weeks.
40 days. Come on, give us a break, man. It's 40 days at least.
I think it depends.
Yeah,
on
it's
month.
35. Yeah, you're right, BTD. It is ages though. It's like it's the transition of a season. Agree to that. Hey, buddy, man. Yeah, look at that. It's 6 watching now. It must have been people have digested their lunch, and here they are now.
Okay.
And it's getting on 8. It's past 8 o'clock there in England. We're keeping
wow.
BTD away from petting his dog or something, you know.
Oh yeah. Titch.
Titch.
Titch. No, Titch. That's it. Sorry, I screwed it up again.
Yeah,
Yes.
normally the background goes weird. It's like when it changes picture, it goes fluttery for a second. It's not supposed to do
that's
that.
kind of strange. Wonder why it's
Yeah,
doing that.
normally we cut right on the hour because it's to plan stuff so people can get away to another stream, or you know, so that we're not locking up their time because they feel obligated that they have to hang around stuff, eh? But you know, but you guys showed up right at the last minute, so we're gonna run let's run another 8 minutes or so, and then you know that way we can touch base anyway. I just jumped off Varen's live stream, which I jumped from Nick Niman's live stream. Aha! So you've been floating between that. I was doing that like Thursday and Friday, and it's pretty draining, eh? Oh, he doesn't sit. Titch just sat here with me watching you guys on the big screen. Don't worry. He doesn't usually sit next to me unless you guys are on.
Oh, right. Okay. Right.
It's like, what is that? What is that? Looks at you, you know. What is that? What are you watching? Yeah. Eh? Oh boy. Yeah, let's see. Now that I'm just gonna say it one more time because I don't know, it's worth it. I think Fish Sandwich showed up and Art Greek Design. Like one of the things I was gonna do for. Let me just go back to the browser here, the web browser. So let me transition that over again. And I've been flogging this guy today just because I've been meaning to sort of do this thing. Now this guy is Mary Jane Daniel out of Lives. He's kind of a what would you call him? Metalhead stoner, punk metalhead.
Kind of like that, yeah. Yeah, metalhead stoner.
But he's funny.
Well, he's I don't know about the stoner, but maybe.
Yeah, he's kind of. What's the word? How do I say it? He's amusing, you know, and
yeah. He's got a great sense of humor. He's also musically quite talented.
Exactly, yeah. You know,
Keyboards,
so it's not
guitars.
He's got sort of a punkish influence kind of thing going on too. But he's not part of the IAmACreator crowd at all. Like he doesn't know that I'm doing this. So this is sort of like probably out of the blue. But I just caught this. I don't even know how I got this guy's thing. You know, I'm subscribed to him. I can't remember where I found him.
I don't remember. It's been so long ago.
Yeah. Anyway, but he did this video called "Creators, Musicians, Artists: What Inspires You." And if you check that out, I'll show you his channel page, and that'll give you the rundown. And you'll sort of get a sense of what this guy's like too, because there's sort of a weird vulnerability to him, I think, you know, which is kind of cool, I thought, despite everything. So
I like his sense of humor. Like he picks up a bunch of, I don't know if they're free or really cheap games. Like he'll pick out like a bunch of Star Wars based games, and then sort of he'll see if he can find any kind of merit in them. And it's pretty funny what the things that happen, like the graphics that don't work, or things go off the screen. You'd have to see it. It's hard to describe.
Yeah, it's not my bag per se, but
I think it's really funny.
Minutes
though.
I caught over her shoulder. I thought were pretty good though.
It's pretty funny. Though.
Yeah, Mary Jane Daniel out of Lives. I'll put that guy's link in the description below, and then you guys can check it out if you care to. I'm back to the confetti again. Nerdcore, that's right, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the description. Maybe should I do that right now? It's before I forget. Yeah, because I'll forget. Probably. So I'll just put that in here while doing that. So there, Control C, and then you can.
Can you type with those things on?
Yeah, I think I'll take my gloves off because I can't type. It's like ugh.
Well, I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. I can't.
No, it's pretty tough actually. So I'm gonna put it under the music track attribution I made here. So. Mary Jane, Daniel, and then / out of lives. Oops.
Yeah, you never know what he's going to be doing. I mean, one day he'll be playing the guitar, doing a guitar solo.
And I'll put a link to that that video that he did too, and so then that's my sort of main stuff taken care of here. So, but yeah, it's been cool. It's cool to see you guys again. I mean, it's really, how do I say it? It's like inspiring. You know, it's surprising. You know how, you know, people talk about, oh, my family, my YouTube family, my YouTube friends, and stuff like that, and you know, I've never really got that before.
Oh yeah.
No, but I
get it now.
I do.
I get it too. Well, I mean, I'm not really a YouTube creator, but I mean...
Not yet.
No, but I mean, even if whether I become one or not is sort of immaterial. The thing is, I like to at least support other people, and, you know, I've gotten to know a number of people, so...
There, I've done that, so that's good.
I sort of get to participate in the community to some degree.
Yeah, you can write. You're riding my coattails.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Well, you're like it sort of counts. Look out, everyone.
Sort of. What? Look out, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I did my typing, so let's... there. And then... there, back now. Do you know the Discord... no, I didn't. I have a Discord account. I've never done anything with it.
Discord? What's Discord?
Discord is a it's like a chat service, I think, for gamers nominally, but it can be used for other things. So, okay, good. Yeah, I'll join. If you wanna post the link to it in the comments, or message me directly if you don't want to put it public. What's on UN on? Oh, what's you on Discord? I'll send a friend an invite. Oh, what's me on Discord? I don't even know. It's COAF and then the number. I'll actually, maybe I'll just no, I'll put it out. I'll send it. I'll give it to you directly, Art Greek Design, and then or I'll put it in the thing here. Broke necks. Hey, what's that? You have like 20 servers I'm on. Wow. The emotion YouTube gave us 3 months ago. Yeah, the emotion. What's up? That's for sure. Oh, UN is username. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Okay, so I'll send it to you. I'll send you what it is, and yeah, I have my own Discord server there too, and please feel free to join and stuff. So we'll get it all happening. I just don't know how it works. Like, am I supposed to keep my mic and cam on all the time, and do I get like if there's an app, and do I have to keep that running too? And I've never used like instant messaging or anything like that because I've always been sort of terrified of them being like security issues, you know. So I don't want to get hacked through my IM or you know. And I don't know. That's yeah. That's I guess my bag. I guess. Yeah. I don't think they understood. They don't have. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's. Okay. I'll give you my Discord thing too. Actually, I should put it in the description here. I have it, for God's sakes, and I mean, you know, why the hell not? So, but I'll do it afterwards because I don't want to screw up by starting a program that'll screw up the stream. You know what I mean? Yeah. User experience, yeah. Well, I think the I don't know, the whole design of it kind of throws me off too. It's like I don't know, it's like too gamerish, you know. I don't want like business oriented, but I don't want gamerish oriented either. You know, it doesn't. Like, there has to be some sort of a happy medium kind of thing, you know, where we can choose, like, I don't know, normal stuff, whatever that means, you know. I want Greek towers and you know and stuff. I don't know, but not like the dark and stars and I don't know. It's a strange design. It's weird, and I don't like the like everything. Everybody's doing these circular avatars now. It's like it's sort of invaded everything, you know. Immaterial design, I guess. Yeah. So. Now there's 7 people watching, darling. We're never
just
going to
keeps
get
going.
off now. We're going to stay here forever. No. There's 9 people.
The musicals.
Yeah, I need one of those. What is the honk honk? What are those things called? Bicycle.
Oh, the horn thing.
Bicycle horn. Yeah. Little button like they do on AM radio. Blah. Twitch, the happy medium. Yeah, Twitch. Wow. If I played a game, buck the system. That's right, man.
Well, the trouble with games is, last time we got involved in any games, I mean, you couldn't do anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
Well,
Diablo?
we're both chess players, eh? That's how we met each other.
Jeez.
And I've played. You guys don't know this. This is. I'm telling you. Like, woo, this is real secret personal stuff now.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah.
Let me see. We met each other through a chess tournament, and let's see. I've been playing chess for 25 years, about the same as you. She has. And I play a lot of bullet and blitz chess. So between the two, I'm hitting close to 100,000 games now.
That's a lot of chess.
Yeah, that's a lot of chess, man. And I'm also an administrator for about 40,000 chess players, more actually, about 60,000 chess players worldwide. Jenga, yeah, that's the speed, And the thing is, like, the chess. Oh, chess! Ooh, you must be really smart.
Oh,
no, the amount of energy
only.
one spends learning and playing chess, one could have learned something cool, like a language,
Yes, really.
like how to play an instrument, So, tool Jenga. No, that was an exclamation mark there. Mancala. That sounds familiar. That's like is that the African board game with the
Oh, the little stones. Or
yeah,
whatever
little stones. Sort of like a
stones or
relative of
seeds, I can't
backgammon, I
remember.
think, isn't it? I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, I
I need my glasses. Yeah, actually, speaking of glasses, I just got some new glasses. I'm wearing them in that video there, the Leonard Cohen video I did. The next day, I'm cleaning them. I'm speaking to Shelley at the same time, and a piece flies off. And then it's like I'm holding the lens in my hand, and then I go, oh, and I try to put it back, and then the other lens pops out. So it's like brand new glasses. Both the lens part thing broke on both of them.
Split. Okay,
So, yeah, the long player. Yeah, I know that game. I don't know how to play it, but it's a relative of backgammon. It's like my counting game with the little stones. Yeah, so we were right.
I think so.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I just never played it though.
Yeah. Wow, I'm games. I don't know if you ever saw some of my old videos. You can see like there's a whole bunch of games in the background on one of the shelves there. I used to be a war simulation gamer. So I've got Squad Leader. Let's see, Luftwaffe. The Arab-Israeli wars. I've studied military tactics and strategy for 25 years.
Totaler Krieg.
Totaler Krieg, yeah. Okay, broke nice. Gotta go. Kids, see you later. Have a Sunday that's both hunky and dory. Yeah, we should really cut out too. And yeah. I'm gonna put my Discord thing in the description afterwards, and when this goes live, and then you guys check it out if you're interested. And add me, or we'll connect. So, is that it, my darling?
I guess so.
Okay, folks, we're gonna cut out. We thank you so much for coming, and I'm sorry that there's like 70 guys here. I feel like we're abandoning ship right in the middle, but I mean it's 3:12. We're gonna hit Walmart and get we're hooked on this.
Hey, it's record store day.
Is it today? No, it was yesterday, baby.
Oh, yesterday. It's today's Sunday.
Yeah.
I keep thinking,
Yeah, we missed
it's Saturday all day.
No, it's Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
never mind.
there was nothing that we really wanted.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I still can't get over. They put out AC/DC's Back in Black on On tape?
On cassette.
Cassette?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who the hell would buy that?
It's a thing now. People are buying and buying.
Tape's coming back? Tape's awful.
Not coming back. It's part of the lo-fi kind of analog movement. It's kind of the cool, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, it's like, no, don't laugh at it. It's
I'm sorry. It just find it. I thought like tape was totally dead because I mean
no,
it's
a
not a
niche
good
thing
medium.
like anything else. There's, you know, there's old. From the 80s, there's like these Nakamichi decks, which at the time were like $5,000 and stuff. These were.
Oh, that's different. That's not.
But
just
they're still out there. That's
I'm not
the
saying
point.
that, but I mean I thought like the cassette tapes that we grew up.
Oh
with
yeah, the
sort of,
cassette themselves.
they're really crummy.
Not that bad.
Well, everything I've got, or most of the ones I've got, if you've played it a fair bit, it gets all stretched.
Right, on crappy players and stuff. But it's like anything else. If you've taken care of it and played it in decent machines, they're not all stretched.
Oh,
and if you've
okay.
archived them properly by playing them at least once or twice a year, like at proper speeds, that it
Okay.
maintains them. So like if you
I thought
it's
they were
like
just
records.
sort
If you
of-
take care of them properly, jazz and zip drives are totally dead. Yeah, those are totally dead.
Oh, I thought the cassettes
No,
were totally
cassettes,
dead
like,
too.
they are dead, but it's still a niche thing. They're out there, and some of the kids they're into that stuff. That's why records have
Okay,
come
no
back in a big
idea.
way, and
Well, records like
cassettes,
that.
Polaroids.
Polaroids
There's
are
a
back?
factory. Yeah, they're making
Oh, wow.
Polaroid cameras and Polaroid film still.
Okay.
All right, folks, we're gonna take off. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it as always, and we'll be around because we're back. Right?
Right.
Okay, we're signing off. How do I turn this thing off?
Jeez.
Okay, bye, bye, guys.
Right. Oops. Jeez.
Yeah, stop screaming. I mean, streaming.
Stop
Oh,
screaming.
I should put the live stream thing back on the thumbnail. Just so there, transition.
Well, that was a silly Sunday. Not
Heads
Saturday.
in space. Sunday silliness.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.